दोस्तों नमस्कार. Welcome to our YouTube channel Open Secret. Friends, today's topic is our icons. Once I was driving one of my students who was working with an events management company which had got this contract to organize the initial interviews or incoming interviews for a reality show, famous reality show. When I was driving this young professional to the hotel where she had to stay for next 4 days, we saw some big boards, hoardings of some big Bollywood star who was coming for the occasion today, this evening. Friends, the way I heard this little student shriek a maddening revelry she went into, just seeing the boat, and she cried out that star is coming. And also I saw those thousands of young students or young boys and girls just shouting and in the name of that Bollywood star. As it always happens, my pain inside cannot be explained. What is happening to our youth? What has happened to our youth? How can they get out of their mind? For what cause it has happened? So those of you who understand my pain of that time, for them this chapter is half done or maybe 3/4 done. Anyway, but let me continue. 20 years from that period now, I feel that I should tell you something about our icons, So, I do not know what is being iconic. We should discuss. One should think. What is an icon? We should think. And we do know there are iconic things, there are iconic principles, root principles, and there are iconic persons, people, stars. The icon makes the thing ever stabilized. It makes the ever stabilizing base. It makes the ever nourishing roots. And also the icon makes the front face of that arena. This could be the simple definition of an icon. What it does to society. So its importance. Friends, we will talk only about iconic people, iconic persons. And now remember, there is no zone of activity where icons are not there. And these zones of activity are termed whole worlds within themselves. This sounds strange, but we believe this. We talk of manufacturing or industrial world. It's a world in itself. Each wing, types of manufacturing, types of industries, services, manufacturing, financial, they are worlds within themselves. Talk of politics, it's a world within itself. The entertainment industry, it's a world within itself. Like that, media, it's a world within itself. Friends, an icon, what it does, to put in one word, as I understand, an icon attracts, it pulls, something like Guru's basic trait, Gurutva Karshan. It pulls, it attracts. It attracts all in the process. Children, the youth, the generations to come. So, I say, weigh the importance of registering the icon. We cannot go away saying that we do not make the icon. Okay. All I am saying is, do not simply register the icon. So, there could be a little checklist at a very, very common sense. That does the icon has become so by way of marketing? No, not called for. Is there a PR involved in somebody's having become the icon? No, it's not true. It should not happen. What about the advertisement world involved in somebody's having become the icon? If it is so, no. What is the consistency, the longevity of the icon? These points must be understood. What is his or her nearness to reality? It has to be seen. What is the truthfulness? It has to be seen. So icons should not be simply registered into our minds. Icons have to be available. Very strong words. Ram is God. It is can be our icon, but he is very far. Like gods. Icons should be near to us, And another aspect. Friends, all of us leave the top 5% and the bottom 5% of professionals. The 90% of us. So I say all of us. We get associated with the social world, come what may. Today we may be busy. In some time, we will be nothing but a part of the social world. Whatever profession we may have gone into, I say we may have gone into, not that we have chosen. One day we mature, we become ripe, and we get out of it, that profession, and then we are a social person. And the world that remains is nothing but pure social world. So the society and its ways are important to us. You understand? Society and its ways are important to us. So please understand. Icon plays a very important role. Icons are there in each field, but we should define the icon very, very carefully, and then there are certain little definitions of icon, and icon being so important, pullers of our youth, of the generations, we have to be very, very careful, and I have given you some kind of my thoughts on that. Now I will talk about some icons pertaining to the above points which I have raised. So all said and done, we are professionals who have to become social beings. So these social beings, what is our role, what can be our role, and those things. And so what are the icons? Now I will simply go into icons and try to bring out certain thing about the iconic people, the principle called being iconic. I try to bring out that. You understand? So friends, now I will talk about some icons which I consider iconic people based on the above whatever we have discussed. So we are social people, and You understand when we say media is agenda driven, what a pain it is? Please understand. Think within yourself. Talk to little groups. What it means when it comes out that media, our national media is agenda driven. क्या पाप है ये? It is happening on us. At some point we have to say no to it. So, okay, let us come to our icons as I consider, some of them. I try to bring out, and I really wish that you extend it. I can give you only beginnings, that's all I have. If we discuss, if we have seminars, if you call me, that can happen, I'll speak out at length also, but videos cannot be long. Okay, let's start. Sandeep Dev, this India Speaks Daily, 3 years back, he cried out. He said, you spend so much on print media, you give me 100 rupees each per month, and I will tell you what news is. I'll give you the analysis of news. I was amazed. For 5-6 months, I did do the contribution. Then he became big enough, and I did not continue because I myself always not having much money. I have many more jobs, to go on with whatever little I have. You talk of Manish Thakur, Harshvardhan Tripathi, Omkar Chaudhary, Sanjay Dikshit, Nitin Shukla, Ajit Bharti, Dr. Manish Kumar of Capital TV, Ankur Arya of Satya Sanatan. Like this, there is a category of these, I say icons of our times. They are not hidden. They are not behind any advertisement, PR, and these people are, you just go deeper into their lives. They were high-ranked professionals in the world of news, media, print media and electronic media. They found everything wrong about such an important criteria of the nation, and they cried out, no, that we will not be like this. We just cannot be a part of this, We are all in jobs. We have to be in jobs, no doubt. But then these are those people who jumped out. So once I was traveling in train, that time I was very young, One lady of around, she was married, 4 years old son, and, in train, I was very young that time. This lady, very attractive lady. Now, her son, he asked, his voice was a girl's voice even then, such a small boy. Mummy, ye poor kya hota hai? My mind, what she will reply to the young boy. She said, beta, poor means bechara. I was amazed. A mother telling her 4 years old son, and we always knew poor and rich, Amir or Garib. No, she told bechara, and that word echoes in my mind till now. So when, friends, you see this, our top given list of 5, 6, 7 names in the social media world, and now since I have started in a very different field, so you can look into my poorness, garibi. So I'm able to look into their garibi. No, not all of them, but many of them. And we realize the garibi hamara abhushan hai. They are our, ornaments. Anyway, this is one point which was very important I wanted to tell you. These people were in media, and they, revolution की इन्होंने अपने अंदर इनके क्या हुआ होगा. These people, they cover MHA, they cover parliament, they have had experience in these prime wings of the nation building, the courts, the police, the anti-Kanun Vyavastha, external affairs, defense, economics. And now they are knowledgeable, and they come up with something what is happening in the society, and you listen to them, you watch them. They take a risk. They know what is being balanced. They revolt, they fight. They cannot utter a word without something which has come to become public by way of an FIR or blah blah, thousands of things. So if they make you understand the news of politics and other important national activities, the way unbelievable. हम तो चिल्ला करके मन में घुट के ही या गाली देते हुए अपने आप को मतलब एक्सप्रेस कर देते हैं, बट दिस पीपल आर जेम्स ना. ओके, देन देयर आर अनदर लिटिल ग्रुप, पुष्पेंद्र कुलश्रेष्ठ, सुशील पंडित, ललित अंबलदार, प्रदीप सिंह, भाऊ तोरसेकर, रिजवान अहमद of face to face, तुफैल चतुर्वेदी, आरिफ अजाकिया. Friends, they have been very big names in their own professions. Pushpender Kulshrestha was probably president of PTI. They just came out, and now they tell you about means what is happening. And they are so logical, so Indian, भारतीय है, इनका सांस लेना भी भारतीय है. They are surely our icons, When I talk to some of professionals of today, they say that they are very busy, no time, and I understand it is there. I understand. कहाँ टाइम है इनके पास, हमारे पास. ऐसे ही बिल्डअप किया गया है हमारे प्रोफेशंस. 12 घंटे 14 घंटे हम लोग बिजी हैं. रिपोर्ट्स, मीटिंग्स, ट्रेनिंग्स, सेमिनार्स, परफॉर्मेंस रिव्यूज, टारगेट रिव्यूज. ओके, मीटिंग्स. In 8 hours job, we do 20 hours of meetings, most of us. है यही है, पता नहीं प्लान्ड है शायद, समझो तो अच्छी बात है. एंड देन आई विल टॉक अबाउट सम मोर नेम्स. नीलेश ओक, मोनिका अरोड़ा, नीरज अत्री, DK दुबे, सुशांत सिन्हा. ये दिस पीपल आर इन द वर्ल्ड ऑफ education, professors, teaching, and they have made wonders. If you listen to them, you will know about the fight which goes on for an Indian truth to be established, to be even said on the world forum. They individually have proved to the world many times that our thought process, our logics are say this. Logics based on the world-renowned principles as laid down by the foreigners. But then they come out and tell you that it does not happen that way. It does not happen. So we should be knowing about them in detail. So they're our icons. They're fighting the war from front and they're our initial heroes. They have made some dent, very little dent, We have to, if we cannot join them, at least we should be with them. These people to me are, would-bes. Once I explained, they are our little devas to be revered. Shall we go further? I'll give you some more names. Major General J.D. Bakshi, a war veteran. Colonel R.S.N. Singh, ex-Raw Chief. Major Gaurav Arya, long term in Indian Defence, Indian Army. N.K. Sood. Now these are the names. For me, for us, they are icons, They tell about India, they tell about our wars, they tell about our fight. They sit face to face after having done their jobs now with the anti-India elements. The thought, the national thought goes that way. So they are our icons. And friends, if you have heard about Manish Malhotra, the Infinity Foundation chief, these people are, I don't know what kind of big, they're international tycoons. They are so big that they are probably carrying more than 20 drives, which are in them, international drives all over world to make, to get back the India's heritage, And friend, there must be many, there are many. Point is that know our icons. I don't know any one of these, but they are available with us. So with our initial definition of an icon, with our, what icon should be, because he pulls, he attracts, he draws you. So let us not have somebody as our icon who is fooling us. We should not be fools. Okay? Please remember, we do not have to repel the established icons. We do not have to condemn the stars. We have to acknowledge the right ones. We have to register them as we understand. This is one thing. And always keep in mind, icons will be there and icons are required. They are like tall searchlights on the seashore, They show way, the direction to the ships. Maybe old times, but it is like that only. Light plays a very important role in a man's life, We need them. You are the professional. You cannot escape the journey. You will not escape the journey. Register the icons. Understand this tribe. You will enjoy. Thank you so much. Friends, please like this video if you found the contents interesting. Please subscribe us. Please enhance our viewership. Make this drive go on. Thank you so much.